Hey guys, thanks for watching this video and finding my channel in fact. My name's Vicky and this video is a bit of a merge of 2 or 3 videos. I've decided to do what I would say was my monthly favourites, but I'm just going to show you what I purchased through the month of November and let you know, sorry, that's my cat on the windowsill, and let you know which of those purchases I would class as my favourites. Sorry, I may have just wobbled the camera then with my foot. Then, yeah, tacking on from my favourites, I will put some empties on the end of this video because empties videos are really good. I actually do like watching them because it kind of is that little bit of a stamp of approval if you get a recommendation from somebody else. But I want to kind of keep that part of the video a little bit shorter and sweeter, so I'm going to pop that on the end. So keep watching and I'll let you know. First of all, I'm going to do categories. So I'm going to show you what clothes I purchased through the month of November and what I really am enjoying wearing a lot. You may have seen last week's video, you may not have. If you haven't, I'm going to link it down below so you can click on that after this one. But that was like a little lookbook I made for 5 outfits that I've been enjoying styling up from some new pieces and my existing wardrobe, obviously. So new pieces were these jeans from Zara, and as you can see they're kind of a dark navy blue, but not in that sort of denim wash, in sort of like a dyed sort of wash, if you like. I would say they're indigo blue, but it doesn't actually say that on the ticket. But basically, they're cropped. They are just totally seamed at the bottom. There's no raw edges or anything, so they can be quite a smart trouser. I picked these up in a size 8 because they fitted better around the tops of my thighs. The 10s were really nice and more of a comfortable fit, but they just made the top of my leg a little bit bigger and baggier than what I actually wanted. These are a little bit more slimmer on the thighs. Obviously it depends on the size of your thighs, but I sort of thought a size 8, I'll be all right. I can brace them out and stretch them out a little bit, and they are okay. So I would say they are true to size because I am more of a 10 than an 8, but I'm in them. So really like those. They were only about £25. I think literally it was like £24.99, something like that. So really like those. And they by the TRF range of Zara. So that'd be them. Then was this little jumper that again you may have seen last week. And I picked this up in Primark, in fact. I didn't wear it straight away. I was almost on the verge of taking it back. I wasn't sure. But then I styled it up with a pair of white cropped jeans, which you'll see in that video if you watch it. And it just looked really cool. There's quite a sort of a 70s vibe about it. The colour at the top there, the darker shade, is kind of like a burgundy, so it's really nice. And then there's that soft, dull, sort of dusky pink and an orange. And it looked really cool with the white jeans. And it's just a fitted, fine knit, long sleeved with a little cuff top. And it was like £6 in Primark. But I'm really pleased I kept it because I do look, I think, pretty cool when I styled it up. It's a bit edgy. You might not think it, but when you sort of style it with the right bottom half, it's pretty cool. So next item is a pair of ankle boots. I absolutely love these. These were from New Look and they were £25 as well. And they're the Croc effect, as you can see. They've got the little Western style, the little ankle, the block heel there, elastic up each side, and they are so comfortable. They really are. This heel bit is rubber, so there is that little bit of give. I don't know what it is. If you wear like boots that have got a heel that's wooden, there is no give, and I just do feel when you walk in these there is a little bit of give, and that really makes a difference for the comfortability, if that's even a word. These are a size 6 and they fit perfectly, obviously because I'm a size 6. Next, so there's 2 more jumpers. I'm going to show you them in more detail and up close because I really like them. One of them I haven't reached for that much because it hasn't been bitterly cold here in the UK quite yet. It's going to be, I'm sure. This is a hoodie that I picked up from H&M, and I really like this because I can wear it under a big fluffy coat or a leather jacket with the hood out, and I think that's quite a cool look. I really like the colour. It's obviously just long sleeved, and it's just sort of nicely sits on the waist. It's not too long, but it's not cropped either, so it's perfect, to be fair. And I just really like that colour. It's kind of like a beigey grey, but I like it. Now this jumper I like because it's so, because it's so soft, but it hasn't been that cold here, so I haven't had the opportunity to wear it. Have I worn it out yet? No, I haven't worn it out yet. So I picked this up in Sainsburys, in fact, which is a supermarket here in the UK. And I just wanted a cream jumper, and this one just felt so soft, and it's got that little bit of texture on the turtleneck there, and it just goes down quite long. You can see the difference in the pattern. It goes back to this neckline pattern, and you've also got that on the sleeves. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to when it gets a little bit colder, because I've got some check trousers. Well, you'll see how I styled it if you watch last week's video, because I popped it with some check trousers and those ankle boots. But it's very versatile, and I can wear it with lots of outfits. So that's the clothes that I've purchased through the month of November, and straight on to sort of a bit of makeup and a bit of skincare, kind of. Let's do skincare. I've gone back to using from Olay their Total Effects 7 in 1 a BB cream. It's got an SPF of 15, and I picked this one up in TK Maxx because it was reduced to something like £5 or £6 or something in TK Maxx. So it's not actually reduced, it's just a reduced price that they sell it at. Whereas in Boots, it's like 16 odd quid, something like that. So I thought, because it's got anti-aging moisturiser with a touch of foundation, that's what a BB cream is. It just gives a little bit of coverage with, like on a day when your skin is behaving itself and you don't want to put too much foundation on, it's just a casual day, this is a BB cream that you put on, and then you don't need so much foundation. And I'm really enjoying it, actually. It definitely is only a tiny layer of coverage, but it does give some coverage. But I still go on with a little bit of concealer and foundation on the top, but really enjoying that. This is a find that I need to find again. Now this is an eye cream from Skin Laundry, and it's the Renewing Eye Cream. And I picked this one up in TK Maxx because it was something like £4.99, £5.99, and I just thought I'd give it a go. And I'm so impressed with it for my under eye area. I'm kind of getting to the fact that the older I get, I'm getting less sleep for some reason, because I'm just waking up in the night, like you do. So hence the dark circles are getting more and more intense. They do disappear a tiny bit more with the more sleep I have. But I'm finding that concealer is not sitting very well under my eyes, and I'm getting frustrated because I'm blaming the concealer, and I've got loads of concealers I've tried to try and make that area slightly nicer. But anyway, when I started using this as my eye cream, the concealer, my everyday concealers that I've been using, have been sitting better under my eyelid. They're not creasing so much. So I think it's all about your eye cream, ladies, as you get a little bit older, rather than the concealer. You've got to get your eye cream right. But this is definitely one I want to repurchase. Every time I nip into TK Maxx, I try and find another one, but you know what it's like there. Their stock varies quite a lot, so I think maybe after Christmas they'll have some more normal stock back in, and I might get lucky, because when I looked online for this product, you can buy it from websites like Feel Unique. It was like 20 quid. So I think it's a really good eye cream. So I'm well impressed. Then a primer that I'm also very impressed with from Max Factor. This is their Miracle Prep, and it's the Illuminating plus Hydrating primer. This is really nice, really nice. You know when you're putting on a primer and how your skin looks through the day once you've applied your makeup, and how your makeup's looking basically. This is really nice. Definitely hydrating. It definitely moisturizing in the fact that it gives you a glow. It is definitely illuminating, moisturizing and hydrating, all of those things, and it just, I love it. I reach for it every day. Again, I've got about possibly 6 primers, but this is the one I've reached for every single day for about the last month to 5 weeks, easily. Right, a little bit of makeup that I've purchased. Yeah, so there's 2 lippy products. This one is the lip, what do they actually call this one? So it's the soft matte lip cream from NYX, NYX, and I got the colour shade Stockholm. I've got Istanbul and I've got Athens. One's pinky, one's quite orangey. This one sits somewhere sort of more orange terracotta-y, that nice sort of slightly darker nude shade. Really, really, really like the texture of these. They go on the lips really well. So I think Stockholm is actually quite a universal shade. Lots of people probably like this one. So I thought I'd pick it up, and I wanted to pick up a little gloss. I wanted a clear gloss, in fact, and I picked this one up from Rimmel thinking it was a clear gloss, but it's actually got a tiny little tint of pink in it, which is quite nice. So it's the Oh My Gloss from Rimmel, and it's got a little bit of, like, I think they call it an oil tint. So there must be some moisturising product in there. I don't know if you can see, it's right in the middle of my hand, so it is quite clear. You can't actually pick up on the pink tint there, but when you put it on your lips that are nude with no other lipstick, there is that tiny little bit of a pink running through it, like a tint. But it's really, really nice. One product I did pick up, and I'm not enjoying, is a brow pomade. I don't really know. So it's the Shape and Define Brow Powder in Light from Barry M. Can you hear it's got that little ball bearing inside that, I don't know why they put that in products. But anyway, I thought I'd try it. I don't know why, because I like a pencil and then a sort of a clear, basically. I tend to go for a clear eyebrow. What do they call them? Clear gels? I don't know. It's like a mascara for your eyebrows, isn't it? But I thought I'd try something else. And this has got that little stubby, just like a little stick form on the end. And you just sort of, it paints on like that. I've got the shade Light, but you can see that's, I think, quite dark. And I think I've come to the conclusion I don't like my brows to be too heavy, and this just put too much product on my brows. If you like the block brows and you like to shape them and really fill them in so they're that sort of block brow effect, you will like this. This is really good for doing that, but I still like to just pencil in where I need a little bit of filler with a pencil and then go in with a clear gel. So that's not really my cup of tea, but it could be for somebody. And another product, the last of my makeup, is from Essence, and it's the All About Silky Matte Fixing Compact Powder. This is really nice, really nice. You can see it's kind of like a very soft pinky shade there, can't you? And it is actually the shade 10 Translucent Rose. This is really, really nice. And I don't use a lot of powder. Once I've finished with all my makeup, I tend to just powder just literally where my dark circles are to try and hold that concealer in place for a little bit longer, and just sort of around my mouth and on my chin, just to take the shine down a tiny bit. I don't sort of reapply through the day or anything like that, but I really like it. There's one downside with Essence packaging. I've got about 4 of their blushes in very similar packaging, just a tiny bit smaller, and the lids always fall off. It's this little joint here that they just snap from because it's quite sort of cheap plastic packaging. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to this, but it's happened to a bronzer and most of my blushes. But other than that, really like Essence, and that's really good just to take the shine down a bit. So I'm going to whiz through the empties because I appreciate sometimes it can just take too long to go through empties, and then I'm going to tell you about a book that I've actually got to the end of and I want to recommend because I thought it was pretty cool. So first up, these are some items that if you've watched my empties videos in the past, I am a bit of a creature of habit, shall we say. So if I find a good product that works for me, I will repurchase it, and it will obviously end up in my empties. So I'm going to whiz through, but this one's not actually empty, but I'm chucking it out. Unfortunately, I don't like to do that. I do like to use up my products, but this one from Mark Hill, take a moment for the packaging, love it. But it's the Extreme Perfect Blow Dry Spray. It's supposed to, you spray it on your hair before blow drying, and it's supposed to make that process quicker. Instead of blow drying your hair for 5 minutes, you do it for 3 minutes or something like that. I don't really notice much of a difference there, but the main problem with it is the nozzle has broken and you don't get any product out. And that was pretty rubbish really, because it's like £5 a pop, which, you know, it's a big canister. It's still £5 that I've got half of and I can't use. Shower gel, absolutely love these Origin Source shower gels at the moment. This is the Zingy Lime. There's a coconut and lime one, and I've just bought a strawberry one. Absolutely love these. They smell gorgeous when you're in the shower. They lather up really nicely, so they give you a good old wash. And it's vegan, so I really like that product. Finished my simple hydrating cleansing oil. Got another one on the go. Absolutely love this product. I do take off my makeup with my micellar water first, and then I go in with my first proper cleanse with the oil, wipe it off with a cloth, and then go in with a more of a lathering, foaming sort of wash, which I'm not sure if there's an empty in here. If there is, I'll tell you. But really, really like this one for really just massaging into your skin and cleaning it, and it's really nice. And because it's simple, there's no baddies in it, and your skin, you just know you're safe. You're not going to irritate your skin at all. Okay, here's the other shower gel. There. Oh, it was the lime and coconut. Oh my god, this smells gorgeous. I expect there's, yeah, gorgeous. I like anything coconutty. Yeah, speaking of coconutty, let's just mention a Palmer's coconut oil hand cream. I've been through so many of these. Absolutely love this hand cream. Repurchased, got another one on the go. Fell safe. A body moisturiser. This is the Garnier Intense 7 Days. Quite a big bottle. It lasted me through most of the summer, I think, because I tend to have a couple of these different ones on the go. Really like this one though. This one I picked up for sensitive skin. They do slightly different skin ranges. I just pick up whatever I fancy. It's fast absorbing, and it just leaves your skin with that nice moisturised glow to it. It's not drying. I've come across some moisturisers that actually dry down quite dull. Well, I like a little bit of a sheen, not a shimmer, but a sheen on my skin, and I really, really like that. Right, what have I got here? Micellar, yeah, Nivea Micellar Water. Really like this one. This one's just for normal skin. I'm not loyal to any product where it comes to micellar water. I've got a L'Oreal one on the go at the moment, but I do like Nivea. If I had a choice, I would probably reach for Nivea most of the time, but I do tend to just pick up what's on offer, because I literally just swipe it all off, all my makeup off with one cotton round of this, and then I go in and wash my face with the other products. So what next? Oh yeah, I finished, well, I tried to finish it, but look, you can see there's a little bit at the bottom, but that's just not coming out, so I'm finishing it, all right? And this is the Sanctuary Spa. I really like these, and it's the Feather Light Moisturising Spray. If you know Sanctuary products, they sell them in Boots. I don't know if it's a Boots brand, they might just sell them everywhere, but I tend to see them in Boots. It's just got a really significant, distinct scent. You'll know it if you know Sanctuary products. So I really like that, because it's a nice sort of oil spray that you can just rub into your body, and it leaves that lovely little sheen and that beautiful smell. So I wanted to use that up, but I can't get any more out. So next up, oh, I've got a little travel size shampoo. This one is from the OGX range, and it's their blue range. They've got lots of different ranges, and this one's got the Renewing Plus Argan oil from Morocco. I really enjoy that. I've got the full size of it on the go at the moment, so I do like that a lot. I've got another hand cream from Nivea. This is the Anti-Aging Q10. This was really nice. It's actually, I picked it up mainly for my day hand cream, because it's got Q10 and UV filter, so it's good for anti-aging, and it sort of was going to help with maybe sun damage or protecting my hands a little bit while we still had some of the late summer sun coming through. And it was just really light and absorbed really quickly, so I did like that, and I would repurchase that one. I finished Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. I found it a struggle to actually repurchase this, because I wanted to, but you can't find it in Boots, you can't find it in Superdrug, you can't find it in the supermarkets, and they sell makeup nowadays. So I googled it, and yes, you can get it online. Then I saw that Wilko's had it, and it was reduced, because it's originally like £13.99, and it was in there for £8, £9 something. So I went to my Wilko's, and there it was. So I was tempted to pick up two, but I'm just hoping they're going to just keep it as a regular stocked item, because I really, really like this. This is my go-to foundation, and it has been probably since about September time. I know when we went to New York in October, I took it with me because it's really good for traveling. The packaging is excellent, you can't go wrong. And you can put as much on or as little. Because I'm using the BB cream, I don't want too much of a heavy layer of foundation on top. So this, you just dab in what you want and put it on. And it's really cool, and it's SPF 20 and I'm in the shade 21 Nude. And I've managed to repurchase, so I'm really pleased with that. I did have a deodorant. I'll pick that up in a minute. Got another deodorant. This is the Meachem's. This one's in Pure Fresh, and it's the stick one. It's like the cream. Oh, it smells really nice. Rather than the rollerball, I got the cream because it's slightly smaller packaging and I wanted to take it away with me. So I've already repurchased another 2 of those actually. Oh, I need to pick up that one. This is the Dove Invisible Dry Spray. I absolutely love this deodorant. It's got a very distinctive scent, and if you like it, you like it. I really like it, and I've repurchased this still on the deodorant. This is the rollerball, so I finished this one. This is Meachem's rollerball, just as good, but I do actually probably just a little bit more like the cream product. What have we got here? Cleansing Hot Cloth Cleanser from Your Good Skin. I've finished this one. This is probably the 2nd or 3rd tube I've repurchased, and I really like it. I do really like it. It's good for travel because it's not too big, and it's just plastic packaging. But I have repurchased the number 7 Hot Cloth Cleanser, which is bigger, and I do really like that product as well, so I'm going to work my way through that one. But I would repurchase this one, particularly if I was going away, I think, because the packaging is a lot smaller and I could take it away with me. Oh look, I've got a little impulse, Hint of Musk. I buy these occasionally, very occasionally, and it's just nice for a little spritz up on your clothes if you stink a bit. Enough said. And a moisturiser. I have had this pot for absolutely months. It does say it lasts for 12 months. I've probably had it close to 24 months. I was desperate to finish it up. I haven't touched it all through the summer because I've been using so many other lovely moisturisers that I've been really enjoying. But then I got to the point, I just need to get rid of it, but I just couldn't chuck out that sort of quarter bit of the pot that was left. So I was sort of using it on my neck and my décolletage. So I finally finished it up, but I do really like it. It's the L'Oreal Revitalift, and it's got SPF 30. So I used to rely on this a lot through the summer, probably last year. I just didn't reach for it majorly this year because of other products that I've been trying, but I do really like it. I would repurchase it, but there's just so much out there at the moment. But yeah, I used that for many years, so that's a good one. What have I got here? Vaseline Intensive Care Moisture Spray Moisturiser. This is the Cocoa Radiant Spray. There's an aloe vera one which is green, and there's a yellow one, and I don't know what that's called. It might just be an original Vaseline one or something. Do really like these. Repurchase occasionally when I feel like it. I tend to go more for the actual creams or lotions rather than the sprays. But it's pretty cool in the summer if you're just quick and you just want a light moisturisation. I feel like I need something a little bit more intense in the winter months. Oh, and I've got another Nivea product. This is the Double Effects Eye Makeup Remover. This is the Biosensor. Sorry, I keep leaning out of camera. I don't mean to, sorry. Yeah, this is the eye makeup remover. Absolutely love these ones that you shake up to mix the oil and the watery product together. Takes your makeup off perfectly, or your eye makeup off perfectly. Really like that. Looks like I've got another hand cream. This is from Nivea, and this is the Vanilla and Almond Oil. Yeah, that was really nice as well. I think that smelled really nice. Yeah, it did smell really nice. I do like these because they're so light, so they sort of really absorb into your skin really quickly. Oh, love this product. This is the Super Facialist by Una Brennan, and it's their Vitamin C Plus Brighten Glow Boost Skin Serum. This is easily my 2nd tube. I've just gone on and purchased one from Neutrogena, like a serum boosting thing, and that's really nice. So that's why I haven't repurchased this one until I finish that one, but really like this one. I do love vitamin C products for the brightening effect of the skin. And oh, I've got a little conditioner that comes in one of those, you know, when you dye your hair. I've used the Garnier whatever shade I am to dye my hair, and you get these conditioners in with it as well. It's a really nice conditioner actually, and I don't usually get to the bottom of them because I use them for sort of the first couple of weeks, and then I go on to my regular conditioner and then forget to go back to it. But I've actually finished that one. And what have I got here? Oh, I kind of have abandoned this one. It's the Olay Eyes Illuminating Eye Cream. It was okay, but then I left it and didn't use it very much. Moved on to another eye cream, obviously. And then I went back to use it. I'll show you. And it just like, it's, I don't know, you're not going to really pick it up on camera there. But I'll see if I spread it around, look. It sort of separates. I don't know. It's got, I don't know if you can see in the tube there, but it's got that like whirly. So there's two different products that are supposed to mix together, but they're not overly mixing together too well. And I sort of used it a couple of times and wasn't too impressed. I don't know how long its life is. So it says it's 12 months, and I would say it's probably about 12 months, but I would say it was sort of 3 or 4 months back that I just started saying, no, I'm not going to use that. And in the end, I abandoned it to the empties pile to go in the bin. What have I got? Oh yeah, little simple hydrating booster. This is really nice, particularly in the summer, I would say, when you just want something really light and boosting. Perhaps if you've got really hot through the day and you want to just have a shower in the evening, take all your makeup off and just chill because it's still too hot, but you just want a little bit of moisturiser on. It's so light, I just really enjoyed it. Don't know, I think I might actually have a backup of this upstairs, but I just don't know if I'm going to reach for it a lot. I may do next summer, but I don't think it's going to do a lot for my face through the winter. But, you know, it was okay while it lasted. And I've got a little eye cream here from Nivea again, the Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream. This was really nice, and I finished it, so it must be pretty good, but not as good as the Skin Laundry one. And what's this? Oh, this is the La Roche-Posay, one of their lip balms. This one's really cool. I've repurchased this. My lips are getting cracked in the corners and it's really not healing up as quickly as it usually does. And I don't know why, but I've been lathering this one on and my new one on, and it definitely helps. They're not healing up totally and going away, but it takes the soreness away. So it's really nice. I have 2 perfumes, would you believe it? I've been on a mission to use up my perfumes because I know I've got some new ones for Christmas. So this is Boss Orange. Nice. What more can I say? Can I get any out? Oh, tiny little squirt. Not a lot in there. Yeah, it's really nice, and it does smell of oranges. Not megally, and not like when you've just opened an orange, that scent. It's an artificial orange scent that's actually very pleasant. So I do like it, but every year, so many new perfumes come out. I love the Burberry one at the moment, absolutely love that. And I know I've got an Ellie Saab one for Christmas, so I just needed to use up some smaller little bottles. This one is a Lady Gaga one from about, oh, I don't know, I want to say 3 years, maybe more. It was actually quite nice, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, so the favourite I wanted to mention to you was my reading. It takes me a long time to read a book these days because I literally read a chapter or 2 a night and then I fall asleep. I don't binge on it at the weekend because I've got other things I'm doing, and it just takes me many months to read a book. But I finished this one in November, so I wanted to mention it. And it's from Liv Constantine, and it's called The Last Mrs. Parrish. It's different for me. I'm a bit of a crime, murder mystery, police detective-y kind of reader. That's my genre. But this was recommended by a YouTuber, Jen. What's her surname? Jen In. Anyway, I'll mention her down below. She reads lots of books and recommended this one. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And it's good. It's really good. But it gets towards sort of the last third of the book is a little bit difficult to read. I found for myself. I did persist through it. It's basically a lady who is aspiring to marry somebody rich so that she can have a cushy life. So she's targeted this person. So what she does is befriend the wife. Yes, he's already married and has a family. She doesn't care. She befriends the wife to eventually wheedle her way in to get the husband. And it's a little bit of one of those stories, be careful what you wish for, because the perfect lifestyle, the image that is put out there by this husband and wife, isn't quite what it appears. So behind the scenes, wifey's not so happy. So when she sees this new person eventually coming in and potentially going for her husband, she sees it as an opportunity to go, you can have him, love, all right? Yeah, so it gets a little bit difficult to read at various points, but I got through it, and yes, the inevitable happens, but I won't sort of give it away for you. It's a good read, that's one thing I will say. And I picked this one up from Amazon, actually. It says here, $7.99. I have no idea how much I paid for it on Amazon, because like I say, I bought it many months ago, but I'm glad I finished it. Anyway, that's enough of me. I'm sure this video is long enough already. Thank you so much for watching. Click the subscribe button down below. That would be really good, and then you'll be around for my future videos. And click on that notification bell as well, and then you'll know when I've uploaded next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, day, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.